Shalom Yasharal, all praise and glory goes to our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, continually in sincerity and in truth with this great gospel, man, till it gets sealed, delivered, and taken out of this hell, and then brought back to take it over. That's what's going to happen, man. And Esau go down, the woman goes down, confusion goes down, wickedness goes down. Because in this society right now, the most uplifted, puffed up thing is what the woman, man, says. Human rights are women's rights. Yes, women do have rights on earth, and the Lord had set up an order. Here's the right for a younger woman, man. When that woman get of age to be married, here's her job. This 1 Timothy 5:14, I will therefore that the younger woman marry, bear children, guide the house. These chicks, all they doing is fucking running around with these signs in these protests like they supposed to be the front line of the fight against Esau Edom. You got the so-called Black Lives Matter movement with a bunch of females, and the bitch just got caught up for buying a bunch of houses. First off, one of them's a tear, Jewish father. You look at these people, they are not fighting no cause for no so-called black people. Who's fighting the cause for our people? It ain't just black people. We fighting for our whole people who scattered amongst all the nations of the earth. That's why we done separated ourselves from black, Latino, Hispanic, Native American. Man, we ain't dealing with none of that shit. We ain't dealing with none of that. Unless you come back, return, and start calling yourself by one of the tribe names and calling on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you are not a brother in the truth. I'm gonna read it. Says, I will therefore that the younger woman marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. And the only reason you see this powerful feminist movement going so hard is because it's the end of this fucking society, man. It's the end of this wicked kingdom. And at the end of this kingdom, Rome went down. What was one of the main things? The women were lifted up high. The women were puffed up. And what is the Lord doing, man? All the Lord is doing is exposing the wicked motherfuckers of this society by placing them with some wicked ass motherfucking women. Because these women right now got a demonic spirit on them right now. These women are not of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai spirit, man. These women are of the world. These women are Satan. It says Ecclesiasticus 26:23, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth Yahweh. Read that again. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. Yeah, don't worry if you ain't got no woman right now in this truth, because guess what? The Lord is preserving you for what? A godly woman. Not one of these demonic beasts that you see out here, man. Look at their track records. It says, woman upset with weight opens fire in Tennessee Burger King drive-through, police say. That's the spirit of these women out here. That's the spirit of these women out here. They think they thugged out. They got the unlimited mouth minutes. Their attitude is on 10. They high off them pills. They high off coke. They high off all that shit. The Lord finna judge these women. It says a customer who was upset with her wait time opened fire Tuesday in a Tennessee Burger King drive-thru investigation. Investigators said the woman was in the drive-thru line when she got out the passenger seat of the vehicle. And you already know what happened. There's a picture. She letting loose. Oh, here go another woman, because men love to uplift these women. These are the type of women the Lord is giving to these men out here, right? Mom arrested in death of her 3 kids was in custody dispute. A wicked woman given it as a... Oh, let's go back to that verse. Let's go. I'm going to read it. It says, Ecclesiasticus 26:23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth Yahweh. Yeah, this wicked bitch right here was given to some wicked ass nigga. And who would have thought that would have been the person to take away his kids? The woman arrested on suspicion of killing her 3 young children at her Los Angeles apartment had been involved in a custody dispute with their father. Look at that demon. Look at this demon. They all got that same grill on them. Look at them. Uh-oh. It says, woman fatally shoots boyfriend after seeing him video conference with ex-girlfriend, charges say. Hey, you niggas, man, wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. Y'all niggas getting it. Lord getting y'all asses. This was one of my favorite. It says, woman begs not to be handcuffed before she pulls out a gun and shoots police who returns fire and shoots her to death. You got our girl over here, green eggs and ham. She probably had coke in the car, pistol that ain't supposed to be in the car, probably a warrant or something. Whatever happened, man, the Lord got her ass. The Lord's judging you women. Officer Josh stopped a black Chevrolet Camaro after learning that the vehicle's owner was a man who had 6 outstanding drug warrants in his name. However, after stopping the vehicle, he realized the car wasn't being driven by the owner, but a woman. At first, she complied with the officer's request, and then what happened? She upstrapped on his ass, and he clapped her. Judgment. Yeah, right now you gotta tell these wicked demonic women to stay away, man. Stay the fuck back. You supposed to be seeking the Lord, man. First off, you're the Lord's woman, man. You're supposed to get in order. Just like these women gonna be in order very soon. We need to be in order way before that, man. We need to be focusing on retrieving the 144,000, gathering the elect, pushing this word, focusing on the return of the Lord, making sure that you got your house in order, you got your mind right. Because ain't no time to get feeble and weak in the times we're in over a woman, over a female, man. Over a loss of a job. Over not having the things that you wanted in this society. Hey, man, fuck this society. This bitch about to be going to fucking the history book, man. This place is over with. This place is over with. Because when Esau was in his strength, he had his woman in order. They even had a guidance book for how they had their woman in order. Before I go to that, let me read the book of Ecclesiastes 6 verse. I'm going to start at bear with me. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 25 verse 16. It says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Read that again. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman, man. Hey, your life is more in danger being around these wicked ass bitches, man. Your children's lives in danger being around these wicked ass bitches, man. What these bitches doing right now? Setting niggas up online. You go to an apartment, some goons jump out. Hey, the Lord finna kill you, wicked ass hoes, man. Ever since this punk ass feminist movement, these bitches done got a green light to do whatever the fuck they want to do on the earth, man. A green light to do whatever the hell they want to do on the earth. But this is something I came across. It says this is how women were. What? This is how women were expected to behave in the 1950s. At one time, these bitches were supposed to be in subjection and order. In some kind of guidance form, they were supposed to be following a manuscript. Now, where they got a right to just go on the street, show your titties. Bitches got nothing but paint on their body with no clothes on, walking down the street. A bunch of women just naked, screaming. Man, it's just out of orderness. These women just jump from house to house, man to man, multiple children, causing confusion. They the main pushers of demonic, satanic Caesar boards. They're all that madness, man. The woman is pure confusion in this society, man. But at one time, they were supposed to be in the 1950s. Esau had them a guidance book for their ass, man. And we're gonna go through a few of certain things that they were expected to do. I'm gonna start with number 1. It says, perfect dinner. Yeah, Esau, when he had his shit in order, look at that. That's sitting at the table, the wife, the kids, everybody got a smile on their face. It says, number 1, perfect dinner. Have dinner ready. Plan ahead, even the night before, to have a delicious meal ready on time for his return. This is the way of letting him know that you have been thinking about him and are concerned about his needs. Most men are hungry when they come home, and prospects of a good meal, especially his favorite dish, is part of a warm welcome indeed. These bitches ain't cooking a motherfucking thing. They'll throw some in the microwave for your ass. They'll give you a TV dinner. Bitch try to make you burnt grilled cheese or something. That bitch will leave you a bag of chips and a Snicker bar and some pop somewhere. Cause these women, they don't know how to cook, man. Their mothers fell off. Their great grandmothers fell off. We talking about, man, in the past 30 years, 40 years, a good 2 to 3 generations of loser women. Of loser women, non-productive ass women, loudmouth women. Bitch want to talk about her day. She ain't even worried about your day. See, the thing back in the days, these women knew who to put first. Just like we know right now to put Yahweh Shem Yahushai first. To put this truth first. To put Yahushai first. What are they putting that first? Hell no. What are they putting first? They selves. Number 2, it says, be well dressed, man. Look at these women. The bitch come through some Jordans, some jeans. You looking at her, you more jealous of her gear. Man, bitch, where you getting them gear from? Because why? She got nothing but men gear on. The woman done put on what that pertains to her man. She done got the man haircut. She got a fade with some dreads coming out the top. Looking like fucking Predator. Looking crazy. It says, number 2, be well dressed. Prepare yourself. Take 15 minutes to reset so you'll be refreshed when he arrives. These women try to come to you, give you the box, and took a motherfucking shower. Smelling like burnt popcorn, trying to give you some box, give you something. You looking like, oh, this chick is crazy. Fuck how good you look. Get your ass in that shower. Prepare yourself. Take 15 minutes to rest so you'll be refreshed when he arrives. Touch up your makeup. Put a ribbon in your hair and be fresh looking. He has just been with a lot of work. Weary people. See, that's the thing. You were supposed to help rejuvenate a man. In this society, you women, you killing men. You bitches, y'all killing men. Number 3, never be boring. Be a little gay. We ain't talking about that broke back lesbian shit. It's talking about happy. Be a little gay and a little more interesting for him. His boring day may need a lift, and one of your duties is to provide it. See, they knew they place. Women were dressed, covered up, and they look like women. And they put on women dresses. Ain't nothing like a woman in a fucking dress. These jean wearing ass bitches, man. That Aaliyah ass spirit. That the brat spirit. That Missy Elliott ugly ass spirit, man. I'm gonna read this. This is the book of 1 Timothy 2:11. It says, let the woman learn in silence without subjection to who? Her husband. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to absorb authority over a man, but to be in silence. To be in silence. In subjection. Listen to who? Her man. For Adam was the first formed in Eve, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. So as you being in transgression, it's time for you women to bear your shame. It's time for you to bear your shame. You're going to get the fucking order. Sirach 25:25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. What's the problem right now? These women, they've been liberated to do what the fuck they want to do underneath the authority of Esau Edom. Underneath the authority of Esau Edom. You got Satan. He already know. The only way you get chaos, you got to give order to a fucking woman. That's how you destroy a house. You want to destroy these Israelite houses, these Latino houses, these Hispanic houses, these black houses, these Native American houses. Let's give the power to the women. Let's take the power away from the man. Let's take away his jobs and give the jobs to her. Let's give her more power than him. Now she got strength. Now it's a fucking battle in the house when she's supposed to be guiding the house and raising kids and being in subjection to her husband. But that's not happening in this society. But hey, even Esau had a book on how to train his women. I'm gonna read number 3. It says, never be boring, be a little gay and a little more interesting. And a little more interesting for him, for his boring day may need a lift, and one of your desires is to provide it. That's what these women ain't lifting up nothing. They bringing shit down. They're destroying homes through their pride. Number 4, well organized. These well organized. Just the rules Esau had for his woman when he had power and authority and strength. Now he's losing it all, man. His woman is not organized. These women are hoarders. The rich ones are hoarders. These white women are nasty, filthy. It says, clear away the clutter. Make one last trip through the main part of the house just before your husband arrives. Run and Dutch cloth over the tables. Man, these women ain't, man. You go to their crib, cigarette butts, fucking tampons in the cut, diapers. They're filthy. Number 5, make him feel comfortable always. During the cooler months of the year, you should prepare and light a fire for him to unwind by your husband with the feel he has reached a haven of rest and order, and it will give you a lift too. After all, catering to his comfort will provide you with immense personal satisfaction. That's what keep a man coming back. A woman that's in order and subjection. Number 7, smile. Be happy to see him. Greet him with a warm smile and show sincerity in your desire to please him. These women ain't trying to please you. They want to please themselves. Discipline. Listen to him. You may have a dozen important things to tell him, but the moment of his arrival is not the time. Let him talk first. Remember, his topics of conversation are more important than yours. I'm going to read this again. Listen to him. You may have a dozen important things to tell him, but the moment of his arrival is not the time. Let him talk first. Remember, his topics of conversation are more important than yours. Number 9, manners. Don't greet him with complaints and problems. Come on. What are we fucking cursed with loudmouth women? All they do is complain about problems. That you don't want to bring these problems. It's time for me to get rid of your ass. Number 10, freedom. Don't complain if he's late for dinner or even if he stays out all night. Count this a minor compared to what he might have gone through at work. See? It was a different method of operation. I couldn't find number 11, but I'm going to end with number 12. It's the best one. Masters of the house. Masters of the house, man. All that equal rights shit. Fuck that. That's some new age punk shit. That's that new age punk shit. It's about to go down. It says masters of the house. Don't ask him questions about his actions or question his judgments and integrity. Remember, he is the master of the house, and as such will always exercise his will with fairness and truthfulness. You have no right to question him. I'm going to go to the book of Proverbs 14:1. It says, every wise woman buildeth her house. Every wise woman buildeth her house by what? Being in subjection and listen to what her man tells her. And it says, every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. Shalom.